It's a work day. It's a Monday. Most people in the States are in their cubicles or offices or Uber driving, what have you, in their right seat, left seats. Um, I am very honored to be testing and showcasing yet another airport from Rim and Company. This is Rim and Company. They're putting out the airports right and left. We really enjoyed showing off Tallahassee recently, and yeah, lots of stuff that's been happening. Omaha, we also just showed recently. Uh, just lots of good stuff coming out of Rim Company. So thank you to Rim and Company for allowing me to show this airport. I've never flown in. I don't think. Do you guys ever recall me flying in China on the stream? I don't ever recall flying in China. I don't even think I. Maybe I flew into Kai Tak, the old airport. I don't know. It's hard to say, but anyway, we are here, and we'll go ahead and showcase the area. I don't have any ortho photo around this area, and geographically, Shenzhen Airport is north. I believe it's northwest of Hong Kong, and then it's also north. I believe it's northeast of Macau. It's right here on the coast. And again, I don't have any ortho photo. But as you can see, there's an airport boundary of vegetation. Yeah. So we're going to take the helicopter around the airport for a little bit. I'll show you the terminal. I'll show you some of the custom objects that are included. I will also show you the general aviation side, the regional jet side, the cargo side. We'll look at the runways, the taxis, taxiway lights, and signage. And then we'll switch over to nighttime. And that'll be a better way to show the runway lights and the terminal lights and the ramp lights and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there you go. Best wishes to the whole entire country of China in their health situation. I really hope that we can solve the issues and because it's really unfortunate, and hopefully we got a lot of people working toward some medical science to help out the situation. So I'm in the gimbal. This is a helicopter I'll probably die in today, but and I'm illegally parked here at the terminal here. This is a beta of the airport, so we will be reporting some of the findings back to the developer, and as has been in the past when we've reported things that we've discovered, either I've seen them or you in the chat have seen them, we'll report that back to the developer, and they make changes. They've made changes on several airports and suggestions that we have made. So if you guys see anything that I don't see, let me know. I do see over there that you do have a space between the roof and the main building. I'm not sure if that's by design or not, but you can see the space just right over there in between. All right, let's see if we can die in this helicopter. I'm going to slowly bring back the collective. And then I'm going to try to rotate to the... bringing back the collective, I think. Yep, it's coming back. No sudden movement. Oh, here we go. Dip it a little bit forward. Use a little bit of, rudder. All right, as you can see, we got some. So far, so good with the ramp. Looks like we got. I've noticed that there's some rather large jetways at this airport. Some really long jetways, and it's true to life. Looking at the pictures of the real deal. We might. I think it's AutoGate, but I'm gonna have to test that as well. So Some good painting for the taxi signs to the different gates. You've got the tower over this way. There's an oil rig out there in the water. It's a pretty big airport. We may even have time to shoot some departures and some approaches. Greg, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Yeah, we're just testing here this brand new Chinese airport, Shenzhen, Bao'an. I don't recall ever flying in China, to be honest. I may have to dabble in a little bit of Chinese flying. Do they have VAT sim events in China? They probably do. I could land this helicopter on that oil platform. No, I could get close to landing, but I would probably die. There's rumors of a new power set livery for a helicopter. It'll be the Bell 429 Cookie is working on. Got some custom objects. I'll bet you if you had an ADS-B receiver right there, that would be, and a live ATC feed would be nice. Got the parking lot. You got a lot of 3D vehicles there. There is the Hyatt Hotel. Let's see if we can fly over the terminal here. It's a bit too close. Touching it with the mustache. I think it's also hot. I think my mic is hot. I think that Slobs is a little more sensitive on the mic input here. Thank you for the report. I always appreciate that. Is that what you're talking about, or no? There may be some static, because I was having some audio issues with on VATSIM yesterday. Getting good frame rates in the helicopter, 48 frame rates, 48 frames right over the terminal here. One more look down the terminal way, and then we'll go take a look at the cargo area and the GA side and the regional side. It's hypnotic, yeah. Besides that roof on the terminal, I'm not seeing anything yet to report back during this beta test of the airport. We've got look over here. It's interesting. They've got the really large terminal over there, and then they have this other terminal over here, and I don't know. It's a huge terminal over here, and I maybe that's for the smaller regional jets. I don't know, but CAAC. I don't know if that's what that is, but you also have Shenzhen. Or no, that's Donghai Airlines. Donghai. Right there, maintenance building. Saw a missing wall. At the terminal. Hello, B2. Good morning. All right, we'll take a look here at the this other terminal. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test SFD Global and see what type of city SFD Global gives us next to the airport. So again, a rather large terminal over here, just on the other side of the airport. Just before the cross piece on the right upper curve. Missing wall. And that was at the main terminal? All right, this is the cargo area. We've got a cargo company called GCL. And then you got DHL. And then SF. Looks like a custom building behind. Okay, DHL is spelled backwards on the backside of there. So DHL is spelled backwards there. Which again is not a deal breaker, of course. There's another airline hangar. Oh, there's a golf course, really? Oh, on the satellite photo? Ooh, that makes it even better. Okay, Shenzhen Airlines, buildings. Yeah, we gotta kindly request the golf course be added, for sure. A kind suggestion, because you know, someone in here likes golf. I think you'd get the golf course with orthophoto. So if orthophoto were incorporated either by default or if you created your own, you're going to see that golf course. But then again, I want a custom golf course. In fact, I'm developing golf course scenery. So says I'll probably launch my entire global golf course product on April 1st this year. Yeah, April 1st will be the launch of the global golf course VFR project from John Fly Studios. Scotty P7409, how you doing? Back next to the CAAC. Okay, so on that side. Okay. I might take a look at the Google Earth map and see what's there. Again, if I had orthophoto, the golf course would be there. So that's easily rectified from a orthophoto perspective anyway. There's GCL again. Globe Cargo Logistics. Okay. I was enjoying your screenshots, Scotty P. Those are some fantastic screenshots that you posted on the Discord. Really nice custom objects there. FedEx, a couple white vans, a couple of American Truck Simulator, UPS trailers, DHL, etc. A lot of things are missing from the global airport or from the real airport. And is this a good start? Do we have some what suggestions do we have for the developer? Kind suggestions besides the golf course. Like I say, that terminal roof is a little bit above the terminal. And again, this is beta, guys. So keep in mind that this is beta. And so this is not even released. So that's the whole. And how awesome is it that we get to see it before release, so we can kindly suggest this, that, or the other. I'm trying to figure out where B2 was talking about a missing part of the building. All right, should we try some night lighting? Most of the grass areas are filled with buildings. Okay. Well, now you've got me curious. All right, let's try some night lighting. I'm going to go to the departure end, and then we will... I also see a bridge in the water. I don't know. I think creating a bridge in the water is not an easy task. And again, we'll try this. We'll load up the airport again with SFD Global and see if we get any extra points of interest or interesting Chinese regional autogen. Okay, getting over to the runway here. And shifting to the nighttime. Sun is setting. And let's go check out the night lighting. Landing light off. Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
We do have a blue light in the cockpit here. It's runway 15 here. Looks like we have some vehicles over there with lights flashing. That's pretty cool. Check out some. I wonder if I can do forward no HUD view, and let's see if we do what happens here. View, change internal, forward with no display. No, that's not it. Internal, forward, no display. Oh, look at that. We have a HUD. I didn't even know. Okay. All right, let's check out the terminal lighting. It looks like a green type of glow on the terminal here. Good morning, Will Rising. Kind of reminds me of a reptile. Yeah, I've never even used that HUD before. B2. Okay, the dynamic lighting on the jetways, on the ramps, that I like the dynamic lighting. That's cool. I like it when that's in play. The X-plane dynamic lighting is fantastic. The roof design looks better at night. It does look pretty good. GCL's backwards right there. That is backwards. We gotta suggest to fix that. Bish with the subscribe.
John Fly oh snack John Fly John.
Yeah, all the GCLs are backwards right here. Bish753 with the subscribe. So GCL backwards right there. We gotta notate that. Thank you, Bish. Appreciate the support. 16 months. Bish, I have a question for you. Are you going to get on the old VAT sim?
We got a subscribe.
Are you going to rock the VAT love anytime in 2020? I just want to know. Because I want to hear you on those comms, baby. I want to hear that silky voice on the comms. There's the VAT love emote. All right, we're going to check out the night lighting on the GA/cargo side of the airport and regional side of the airport. Beautiful lighting. If I ever get on the comms, it will most likely be on Posgon. Okay. Well, there you go. Did you see a golf course? Yeah, I like how the logos on the buildings are lit up. Well, some of them anyway. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like some signage is backwards on this side as well, in some cases. Well, I will listen. I will listen for you on Posgon. Yeah, the lights look great over here. And again, this is the other terminal that, it's huge, and this is just the sub terminal. That's amazing looking. Wow, it says if you can see inside that office building at night. Okay, one more close look up of the terminal near the ramp. Would be nice if he could light up the main terminal as the real one gives off a blue glow from all the windows. Yeah. What yeah, the technology behind some of these effects. I wouldn't know the first thing to do. My only development is the BGL killer for P3D, the golf course VFR that releases on April 1st. And I also am the author of the John Fly Hayes Lewis script. You can get the John Fly No Hayes Lewis script for $99.95 on sale. All right, let's slow down. I wonder how many Chinese simulation enthusiasts there are. You didn't develop the Lewis script, maybe licensed it, but didn't develop it? No, I fully developed it. I cut and pasted as best as I could from someone else's script. I believe the author in which I took inspiration from and literally just copy and pasted what they gave me was Valdudes. I think Valdudes gave me the script. All right, back to daytime. What's really cool is the city lights in the distance. I like that. Do you guys think this will look any different? The surrounding area will look any different with SFD Global, AutoGen, and POI? I don't know. He's working for the Lewis Script Police. He's making sure that we do not take credit for anything that is. All right, so right there, I'm gonna take a look down here. That needs to be worked on. There is some taxiway lines and signs and that, again, this may be something on. I'm gonna pause it right here. This may be something in my setup of my scenery, but you see how there's some white lines here and some white lines there. And again, this is beta, so these may be place markers for him to fix or adjust the road and add the lighting. but you can see, and I don't know, maybe I have some, I don't know if I have like global airports peeking through or something else peeking through, but you can see these white road signs here. Hey, we got a subscribe. Ben Plank with the subscribe. Men Plan CK, how you doing? I say Men Plank. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the subscribe and the support on the twitch.tv John Fly stream. So that, did you guys see what I'm talking about there? These lines. And then again, I don't know if I have tree, like a tree product that is maybe, because I don't, we shouldn't. Well, the developer I think is going to watch this VOD, or I'll put it up on YouTube for people to take a look at. But again, this is a beta; it's a work in progress. But maybe some exclusion zones there, and maybe again these checker lines are for placement for things that he's already identified. So we'll report that. And then I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna show one more time the roof difference here. But again, have some patience, everyone, because this is beta. It's not released. And again, I think it's amazing and wonderful that we get to chime in before release. Uh-oh. We're going down. Oh. We're going down. We are inside the building. I'll just quickly go to customize. Yeah, I want to go right here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Or no, maybe it's right here. Yeah, the heli's in painted too. You know it. There we go. I want to show off this. I thought that's how all heli. You know what? That one may have been a little aggressive. I am one of the worst helicopter pilots on the planet. All right, let's go over here and take a look. Yeah, just a tad bit aggressive. All right, so what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to slow down here. In fact, I'll just pause it right here. That right there is what I think that needs to be corrected, because there is this. I'll just detach from the helicopter. As you can see there, that's the roof is detached from the terminal, so that needs to be looked at prior to release. I mean, it is. I don't think the support would come from just that one object, so because you can see it's solid on that side, and it's solid all the way through, so that can be easily fixed, I'm sure. This side, it looks like you have a little bit of texture work here that could be optimized. But imagine, yeah, picture this. You tune into a twitch.tv/Joe Airport Scenery Designer, and he is showing his airport. He's showing the active development of the airport. And you came in and you saw this product, you'd be like, whoa. There's a lot of work and time put into this, but it's not ready yet. That object right there, I'm not quite sure if that's not finished being textured, or if that's something that shouldn't be there. And again, this may be something to do with my INI file. Maybe I don't know what this object here is, and maybe it's doesn't look like it's in the correct place. But again, it could be something on my end. I don't know. So yeah, that needs to be fixed. I don't quite know what that is, but again, he's probably fully aware of that already. All right, and then you're saying the golf course is down somewhere in this area. Let's take a look at the satellite photo. Yeah, exactly. I think the roof texture is too big. The windows appear much smaller in the photos I found, but this is a great start. All right, that's good feedback. So roof texture is too big. The windows appear much smaller in the photos. Okay. I'm going to take a look at Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport. We're going to go to the satellite photo. Here's the satellite photo. So as you can see, here's what we just flew over. And you can see so I think the placement of, I don't know how old this photo is because things are always changing. But it's pretty cool that he's modeled all of this and the regional and the golf course. Okay, so the golf course is right there. So if we added ortho photo and then had an exclusion zone right in there for his mesh, then we would have a golf course just on right there. Okay. And then the other thing you were saying is that it looks like there's a lot of construction going on, and maybe it's already completed down here on the south side. But I think we need an updated photo. MD81 1000, good morning. Alt F8, hello. I think I'd get lost here as well, Baron. All right, so that's something that we could put. I mean, basically what we looked at, if you did ortho photo for this, you'd have a golf course right here. And some of you maybe already have ortho for this region. I don't know. I don't know if there's a good source available. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Is there anything else that we want to take a look at? Do you guys think it'll look any different with SFD Global installed? Probably not. The tank farm. I saw a tank farm over there. See, okay, so back on the satellite photo, you've got a tank farm right there, right? And it's behind the terminal. So if we go over behind the terminal, JT Kerr, good morning. The Google Maps is really outdated. Yeah, it can be for sure. I mean, some of the just in my city, there's stuff missing. All right, so there is the tanks, the 4 tanks there on the other side of the airport. It looks like there's a little more industrial. There's a little more industrial throughout this area and this area, but I do see some roads peeking through here. And again, if you look here, you got those white lines again. And maybe these are place markers for, and then of course you got some jagged lines right there. So that needs to be fixed right there. Maybe I'll just submit this YouTube video or VOD, this Twitch VOD as a YouTube video and send it to Rim and Company and say this is what we've noticed. And we may not get all that we want, but this product is in development, so that's good. Is there another one to your left? No, not that I'm seeing. No. Is there one on the satellite photo? You know what? I think there is maybe one over this way. Let's go check this out. He may have put another fuel area over here. Fresno J, yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? This is beta, so it's not done yet, but yep, there's another fuel tank area over here. That is, yep, yep. The orientation is not the same with these, but oh, I wonder if he added the Marriott. If so, the T's missing, but maybe the T's missing on purpose. Mario. There's a couple of Marriotts. There's the Marriott backwards. Should we try? Do you guys want to see me run this airport with the SFD Global to see how it works, or should we do that later? All right. Well, very cool. Thank you, Rim and Company, for allowing me to show off this beta of this new airport. And I think the other bit of news that's publicly available out there is that he and his team are also developing Detroit. So, yep, Detroit.